Dobry den.
Здравейте!
And welcome back to our little Bulgarian adventure.
What have we done this week, darling?
Well, we've been working quite hard this week. It's been beautiful weather.
Yes. If we told you we had 19 degrees on Wednesday and on Thursday.
Yeah, we've been outside most of the week.
The sun's been shining, the birds have been singing. It's been lovely.
Yeah. So just general maintenance work around the garden.
Yes.
For me and Max.
One of the jobs we knew we needed to do was our garden gate. It's started being used since we got the dogs, but we've never really been happy with it, so this is what we've done about it. This is our garden gate. We've not really used it before, but now that the dogs are here, we found we needed to keep them in the garden. We've never really been that pleased with it, although it has a lot of character. It has seen better days. So we're planning on making a new gate. This is a bit more user friendly and looks a little bit nicer. You can see where it's had various repairs over the years. There's 3 remaining sticks in the middle there, which presumably were part of the original design, but it's well past its best. Let's see if we can improve on it. We also currently are using a bungee to keep it closed. A proper door latch would be better, especially when your hands are full with stuff carrying it to and from the barn. So that's something else that we'll have to sort out. Another issue we'll have is at the bottom here, where it opens onto the concrete, but the concrete is on a slope. So we'll have to take that into account when we're measuring and deciding on the size of the gate. I've set myself up a little area to do the work. It's down away at the bottom of the garden, away from the house, so I'm not covering the front of the house in sawdust. It means I've got to carry everything down here, but once I'm here it's quite a nice little area to work. Hopefully we can get on with it. So we've got the planks cut for the gate. The wood's rough, so the next stage is to use the jointer and thicknesser to bring them down to usable pieces of wood. Using my router, I now put grooves into the cross beams so that the planks can sit in there securely. It'll support them top and bottom and at the sides. This will make for a much sturdier gate. Now that I've prepared all the wood, I can put the gate together as a kind of a dry fit, just to make sure it all fits, and this is what it's going to look like. The next stage is to glue all the joints and then put some securing screws in the sides. You can see how the planks of wood fit into the grooves that holds them securely top and bottom. I'll have to cut some wood fillers just to fill in these grooves. That'll just make it a lot tidier and make it look like a proper gate. Here you can see that the end of the cross sections have been shaped to fit into the groove as well. Again, this adds to the strength of the gate. Once the gate is glued together, we can give it a quick sand. It'll be ready to paint and then hang in place of the old gate. Yes, so Lynn's going to be trying out some different paints to see which colour she prefers, and once that's done we can finish the gate off.
Or we might just varnish it, we're not sure
we
yet.
Might do.
Can't find a paint we like.
No, but we'll try.
It's the main reason we fixed the gate now is because of the dogs. We do need somewhere secure to keep them, just in case sheep pass the gate or something and they might go running after them. But they don't show any signs of that. So
no, they don't find the sheep that interesting.
But they do find other stray dogs quite interesting.
So we decided it's best to keep them enclosed Safer for everybody.
Yeah. They're doing really well. They put on loads of weight. The puppies are almost bordering on fat.
Yes, we must cut that down a bit.
And we're due to take them to the vets next week, or possibly the week after, because we've got our first 2 kittens going to the vets next week.
Yes, the 2 tabbies are going on the first day. See how they get on. The vet has said with the dogs, if we bring them in, he'll check to see if they've been chipped. He thinks it's unlikely, but he said he'll check. So
just to see if anybody else does own her.
Yeah.
And if not, then he can recommend what we need to do with them.
Yes. So we'll keep you posted on that.
It does look like they are now fully adopted by us.
They've adopted us, yes.
Unless somebody claims them, which I doubt.
Doesn't seem to be the way things happen.
No. But they are very friendly, and they're responsive to commands now, aren't they?
The 2 pups know sit. Mum kind of knows how to sit. Something about old dogs and new tricks, but we'll get there.
But they are very friendly.
Yeah.
We still haven't got names. They're still Mum and Dog, Big Dog and Little Dog. So any suggestions would be welcome.
Absolutely, otherwise those names are going to stick.
Yes. Gets quite confusing when Adam calls out Mum and I turn round.
Yeah.
And so does the dog.
So I've had to change it to Mama Dog.
Yeah.
Sorry, but that's not a proper name.
No. On a cultural theme, today is the anniversary of the execution of Vasil Levski.
And who was Vasil Levski?
He was the Apostle of Freedom.
Yes.
He's a Bulgarian national hero, and he was executed on February the 18th, 1873.
He was.
He stood for freedom and democracy and all things wonderful from what I can work out.
Yeah.
He's definitely a national hero in Bulgaria. There are statues of him.
Pretty much everywhere.
And there's a village just up the road that's named after him.
Yeah.
So he's a very important figure in Bulgarian culture.
And the celebrations are actually happening tomorrow.
Yeah. On February the 19th.
That's right. So that's the cultural part.
That's our cultural update for this week.
Cultural, here, on this channel.
Just for Adam. It's big on culture.
I'm very big on culture. Yes.
On the theme of Bulgarian culture, Adam discovered a new thing this week when he was out shopping.
Yes, it started in a woodyard of all places. Talking to the lady there, communicating. She doesn't do English, I don't really do Bulgarian. But when it came time to pay, she did this gesture which was kind of like that. And I thought, being English, that is kind of stay away. So I stood where I was. So she turned around and did it again. I took the money out and she went, "Da," and I followed her into the office. Then I went to get the hinges next door and I said, "Yeah, just follow us." So instead of going like this for following, it seems we go like that for following. If I'm wrong, let me know.
Yes.
But that's what it seemed like to me.
Yes, it's almost a bit like the yes and no thing.
Yes.
With shaking the head for yes and nodding for no. And you also pat down for follow me. And we don't know if this means stop.
We don't know. I wasn't doing it, so.
But yes, it was another little quirk we've come across.
Yes, but if I'm mistaken, please let me know.
Yeah.
So I think that's about it for this week. Until next week, stay safe.
Stay well.
And we'll see you then.
Do skoro.
Do skoro.